I want to now shift to the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets obviously traded for James Harden this year. And when the trade happened, there were a lot of strong opinions from a lot of different people. A lot of people said, man, James Harden on the Brooklyn Nets with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving? Man, this is going to work. The Nets have unbelievable firepower. And I even said, when it happened, this guarantees that the Brooklyn Nets are going to win a championship. Even before they acquired James Harden, I said the Brooklyn Nets were going to win a championship in the Kevin Durant era, and there was no reason for me to think otherwise when they acquired James Harden. I think they are definitely going to win a championship now. Whether it's this year or next year, we'll see. I think it's very likely that they win in the first year with James Harden and Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving teamed up, even though there is a lack of chemistry. But, that's beside the point. There were also a lot of people that gave this trade major pushback. A lot of people said, oh, bad move. There's only one basketball. There are too many egos on this team. James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant, they're not going to be able to sacrifice. There's only one basketball. The Nets lost all their depth in the trade. This isn't going to work. And so far, James Harden is proving all of his doubters wrong. When James Harden was healthy during the regular season for the Brooklyn Nets, they looked like the best team in all basketball. And you saw in Game 1 versus Boston in the playoffs, when the Brooklyn Nets decided to flip a switch, they were unstoppable, okay? James Harden was in the MVP conversation earlier in the season before he got injured. He was carrying Brooklyn when Kevin Durant got injured and Kyrie Irving missed games. He was helping Steve Nash, a first-year head coach. James Harden has shown the ability to sacrifice, play winning basketball. He's running a very efficient offense. He's been really a remarkable playmaker and point guard for this Brooklyn Nets team, okay? And things just automatically clicked once James Harden got there, okay? And he's even playing really good defense. And the thing that people need to realize is this. In the NBA, you need stars to win championships. I don't care about the Karis LeVerts of the world. I don't care about the Spencer Dinwiddies of the world, even though Spencer Dinwiddie is still on the team, even though he's hurt. I don't care about these role players. Obviously, there's a place for them in the NBA, and you need a little bit of depth to win championships. Obviously, Andre Iguodala was a huge part to the Golden State Warriors winning championships. But I will take star players over role players any day of the week. I ain't even thinking twice about it, okay? People, teams with the Kobe Bryants, the Shaqs, the Kevin Durant, and LeBron James of the world, the Michael Jordans of the world on their team. Those are the teams that win championships. And I have no problem with what Brooklyn did in this trade. I actually think James Harden has clicked even better than I thought he would. I thought it was going to work, but it's working a lot better than I thought. So, James Harden, he's playing at an MVP level for the Brooklyn Nets. And so far, so good for the Brooklyn Nets and James Harden. James Harden has proven to be a perfect fit for the Brooklyn Nets. And now, with Kevin Durant being healthy and the rest of the squad being healthy heading into the playoffs, Brooklyn has a real chance to wreak havoc in the NBA playoffs going forward. They potentially could be a dynasty going forward, but only time will tell. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the Juice Alert Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. And I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. And I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the Juice Alert Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God bless day, and I'm out.